If you get peanut butter on your carpet, the first thing to remember is this: do not rub it into the fibers. Peanut butter is sticky, thick, and oily. That is why it can be annoying on carpet. It does not dry into a hard crumb, but you can simply vacuum away. It stays soft, it grabs onto the fibers, and if you scrub it, you can push the oils deeper into the carpet. So the goal is to remove the bulk first, then break down the oily residue, then rinse the carpet so it does not attract dirt later. Start with a spoon, a dull knife, or the edge of a plastic card. Gently scrape up as much peanut butter as possible. Work from the outside of the spot toward the center. That way, you do not spread the peanut butter into a wider area. Do not press hard. You are not trying to grind it out. You are trying to lift it off the surface. Wipe the peanut butter onto a paper towel as you remove it, then go back and scrape again. Keep doing this until you have removed as much of the thick peanut butter as possible. Now you should be left with a greasy mark or a thin, sticky layer in the carpet. This is where the cleaning step starts. Mix a small amount of liquid dish soap with lukewarm water. You only need a weak solution. A good starting point is about 1/4 teaspoon of liquid dishwashing detergent in 1 cup of lukewarm water. Do not make it too soapy. Too much soap can leave residue in the carpet, and that residue can attract dirt later. Dip a clean white cloth into the solution and blot the stained area. You can also use a soft brush or a spoon to gently work the solution into the surface, but keep the movement light and controlled. Again, work from the outside toward the center. You should start to see the peanut butter residue transferring onto the cloth. Keep switching to a clean part of the cloth so you are not putting the oily stain back into the carpet. If the spot is still sticky, apply a little more of the detergent solution and blot again. Take your time. Peanut butter needs patience because of the oil. The stain may look like it is gone, but if the oily residue stays in the carpet, it can later become a dull, dirty patch. If you have a carpet-safe spot cleaner, you can use that instead of the homemade detergent solution, but always follow the label and test it in a hidden area first. Now, if the peanut butter stain is stubborn and you still see an oily mark, you may need a carpet-safe solvent cleaner. This can help with the oil part of the peanut butter, but be careful. Solvent cleaners should be used in very small amounts and only if the product says it is safe for your carpet. Do not pour solvent directly into the carpet. Put a small amount on a clean white cloth and blot the spot. Use just enough to loosen the oily residue. Then blot with a dry section of the cloth. If you do not have a carpet-safe solvent, stay with the dish soap method and repeat it gently. It is better to repeat a safe method than to damage the carpet with the wrong cleaner. Also, do not use very hot water unless the carpet manufacturer says it is safe. Warm water can help loosen oily food stains, but too much heat or too much liquid can create problems, especially if the carpet backing gets soaked. And do not microwave a cleaning product unless the product label specifically says that is safe. Some products are not meant to be heated. Lukewarm water with a small amount of detergent is enough for a normal home method. Once the peanut butter is no longer coming up on the cloth, you need to rinse the area. This step is important. Use another clean cloth dampened with plain water. Blot the area to remove leftover soap or cleaner. Do not soak the carpet, just dampen and blot. Then use a dry towel and press down firmly to absorb moisture. If the area is still damp, place a clean dry towel over it and press with your hand. You can repeat this with a fresh dry towel if needed. Let the carpet air dry completely. When it is dry, vacuum the area to lift the fibers back up. Now check the spot again. If the carpet still looks oily or darker than the surrounding area, repeat the detergent treatment and rinse again. Sometimes peanut butter needs 2 rounds because the oil keeps holding on to the fibers. The most important mistakes to avoid are scrubbing hard, using too much soap, soaking the carpet, and skipping the rinse. Scrubbing can spread the stain, too much soap can leave residue, too much water can soak the backing, and leftover cleaner can attract dirt. So the simple method is this. First, scrape up the excess peanut butter with a spoon or dull knife. Second, blot the area with a mild dish soap and lukewarm water solution. Third, work from the outside toward the center so the spot does not spread. Fourth, repeat until no more peanut butter comes up on the cloth. Fifth, rinse with a damp cloth and plain water. Sixth, blot dry and let the carpet air dry completely. And if there is still an oily mark, use a carpet-safe solvent cleaner very carefully, or call a professional if the carpet is delicate, expensive, wool, or already damaged. Peanut butter on carpet looks messy, but it is usually fixable. The key is to remove the thick part first, treat the oil gently, rinse out the residue, and dry the carpet properly.